It has become an icon. It's part of the human story. The Beetle is the member of your family that sleeps in the garage.
I've put over 156,000 miles on that car. People take pictures of it. It's become like an icon around town.
Kind of an innate character that's almost human.
Volkswagen being a very dependable and solid car, I've just enjoyed every minute I've had in the vehicle.
It can't get any better than a Volkswagen. We've already got that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael Horn, President and CEO, Volkswagen Group of America.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the kind applause, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here, and good morning, and welcome to Volkswagen. 2015 was a challenging year for Volkswagen, specifically looking at the 2 and 3-liter TDI emissions issues we had to face, and we're continuing to face in 2016. We will not only have to finalize the discussions with the responsible agencies about the remedies, but we will have also to start implementing those remedies. So, looking at 2015, our sales results, of course, have been reflected on the voluntary stop sale of the TDI vehicles. However, and this is very important for me personally as well, together with our dealers, we have kept the overall retail volume stable in this market and in this year. Very important. And even more important, the dealer profitability has been significantly increased over 2014 with all the actions we did before the TDI issues hit us and afterwards as well. Among other highlights for 2015, the all-new Golf family delivered more than 65,000 units. This is 94% increase versus last year. We are very proud of this. And also the Tiguan, our SUV, compact SUV, has the best year on record with close to 36,000 sales, which is 43% up versus 2014. As far as our TDI customers are concerned, we launched the voluntary customer goodwill program with a $500 prepaid Visa card and the $500 dealer reward card, November last year. Since this morning, it's precisely 265,000 customers who have registered, and it's precisely 135,000 customers who's already received their cards. So that's very good, and I'm also pleased to announce that today, and this is online already, we've started exactly the same goodwill package for the affected V6 TDI customers of our Touareg models. And furthermore, in order to demonstrate how important the customers are to us, we've recently hired the attorney, the well-known attorney, Kenneth Feinberg, to independently manage a program for out-of-court resolution and settlements with those customers who look for additional financial compensation. So we want to make this right in the American way, and we will continue everything in our power to make it right and to regain your trust, and specifically of the American public. And at this point, I would also like to take the opportunity to thank our customers and dealers very much for their continued patience. But of course, there's more to Volkswagen in the US than just the diesels issue. We continue to introduce attractive new products into this market, and we continue to work on building a successful future. So, 2016, we also kick off with optimism, and we are launching right now with heavy media the redesigned Passat built in Chattanooga. And next to its great design, it features the new MIB2 infotainment system, faster processors, higher resolution screens, and class-leading connectivity with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and MirrorLink. The interior is much more refined, has new instrument gauges, and we put a lot of effort in all the active and passive safety systems. And so we are also proud that we got from the IHS Top Safety Pick Plus Award, which is very important here in the US for us. So this Passat will more than satisfy its owners. Next is the Beetle family. The Beetle Dune, which we showed as a study exactly 2 years ago in 2014, is going now, at the end of first quarter, going to hit the showrooms as a coupe, and at the end of the second quarter, we are going to add the convertible versions. So we've listened to the customers, and we are delivering. And we'll be also introducing a Beetle Denim You know, some years ago we did a Beetle jeans. Now we do a denim, also as a convertible and a coupe in a very, very attractive price position in Q2 this year. So these models will keep the Beetle family fresh, and we closely looked and answered the demands of our customers. And then in fall, very important, first Golf ever with 4Motion and all-wheel drive in the US here. So we've listened also to our customers and dealers, intensive discussions. We've shown the car last year in New York, but we will introduce the Golf Sportwagen with 4Motion, all-wheel drive, and as well we introduced the Sportwagen All-Track, which has higher ground clearance and very nice, stunning off-road looks. So this will come into the showroom in the third quarter. So that you can see Volkswagen is committed to continuously introducing great new products that will excite our customers, our dealers, and hopefully also you. And now I would like to introduce to you Herbert Diess, CEO of the Volkswagen brand, who will address the strategy of Volkswagen for the future. Herbert, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome from me too. As Michael already said, 2016 will be one of the most challenging, but also one of the most important years in the history of Volkswagen passenger cars. We know that we have let down our customers and dealers, the authorities, and the American people. And I'm truly sorry for that. We at Volkswagen are disappointed that this could happen within the company we love. And I assure you, we are committed to making things right. In Europe, we already developed good approved solutions for about 8.5 million affected cars. They are being implemented right now. And we are confident we will develop good, approved solutions for our US customers too. We are in an ongoing constructive dialogue with the EPA and CARB about what is really needed. And we know that the agencies and the political leaders also would like to see a rapid resolution of the issues. We made much progress over the past couple of weeks, and so I'm very optimistic that we will be able to find a solution soon. Our most important goal for 2016 is to win back the trust in our brand. And to this end, we are redefining Volkswagen for the future. In terms of strategy, mindset, products, and technologies. We are creating a new Volkswagen. As you know, Volkswagen kicked off the new year at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. For me, it was a great experience to present our vision of future mobility to more than 2,000 people who joined us for the keynote address. A leading US newspaper called our Volkswagen Buddy the real showstopper. Our concept car also received multiple awards, such as Engadget's Best Innovation Award. Let's have a look.
The Buddy represents everything Volkswagen is heading for. An entirely new user experience that is smart, intuitive, and convenient. The fully connected automobile. And, above all, affordable long-distance electric mobility. To make this happen, Volkswagen is developing a new vehicle architecture specifically for electric cars. It paves the way for completely new, exciting vehicle concepts and all-electric ranges of more than 230 miles. The Buddy is the first car based on this architecture. Many more will follow, not merely as concept cars, but as real cars that you can buy and enjoy. That is how Volkswagen will shape the future of mobility.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning back trust also means improving our strategy here in the United States. Volkswagen cares deeply about the US. We remain fully committed to this market, to our customers, and to our employees. America is absolutely vital to our future. We stand firmly behind our Chattanooga plant and our 5,000 employees here in the US. And we are moving ahead with the planned expansion of the plant. We will be investing about $900 million, creating a further 2,000 new jobs in the region. But this is not enough. We also have to deepen our understanding of the needs and priorities of American drivers. In the 60s and 70s, iconic cars like the microbus and the Beetle were part of American culture. In those days, millions of Americans loved our brand and our products. It sounds ambitious given the current situation, but we want to reignite America's love for Volkswagen. And we believe we can make that happen. Because our brand has something important, something unique to offer. And that is more innovation, higher quality, and better design than any other high-volume brand. Premium cars at an affordable price, that is the essence of Volkswagen. Within the next 2 years, we will bring our best model range ever to the showrooms. That holds especially true for our major SUV offensive. Our brand new midsize SUV, made in Chattanooga, will roll off the assembly line by the end of this year. The all-new long wheelbase Tiguan will follow in 2017. And there are many more SUVs to come. By the end of the decade, we will be offering at least one SUV in every major segment. We are pushing hard to put our brand back on the right track. And despite all the current challenges, I'm confident about the future. Volkswagen has great products for American drivers, with many more waiting in the wings. Volkswagen remains an innovation powerhouse. Volkswagen has a great and dedicated team. Volkswagen can count on a strong, committed dealer network, and we will give them all the support they need. And Volkswagen can build on strong values: innovation, responsibility, and lasting value. This is the basis for winning back people's trust and confidence in Volkswagen. We stand by these values, and we will bring these values to life. Of course, our first priority is to solve the current emissions issue, and we are working very hard to do so. This is our promise to the American people. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at a car segment that is getting more and more important: SUVs. Michael Horn will give you a sense of what you can expect from Volkswagen in the coming years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new Tiguan GTE active concept. What a great car and what an off-roader. And before I continue, I would first like to thank Klaus Bischoff and his team for putting this car on stage, because this market is about SUVs and it shows what we can do on top. It's also an impressive example for pioneering technology, first-class quality and great design. Conceptually, this vehicle is based on the all-new Tiguan, which went into production in Europe just a few days ago. In the US, we will get a long wheelbase with 7 seats, which will follow in 2017 and which will be made in North America. So it's fair to say that the Tiguan is going to be a trailblazer of the new generation of Volkswagen SUVs. And we are proud to present it in this country where SUVs were born. So let's have a closer look at this exciting concept. The all-wheel plug-in hybrid system is especially innovative. The GTE active concept always starts off in electric mode with 0 emissions, driving electrically up to 20 miles. And all 4 wheels can be powered, providing permanent all-wheel drive even in all-electric mode. The alliance of a turbocharged TSI engine and 2 electric motors develops system power of 221 horsepower. The ground clearance of more than 9 inches further boosts the Tiguan's off-road performance. And the same applies for the special off-road driving program, which has separate profiles for rocks, sludge, sand, and also gravel. And you would have a hard time getting this vehicle stuck in whatever the condition you get it into. Just as remarkable is the new infotainment system. We are not talking about a concept here. This is a reality. The infotainment system will be in our cars and on the roads this year in Europe, and a similar system will be made available in the US soon afterwards. It breaks completely with conventional systems, with rotary switches and hard keys. Instead of that, there's a 9.2-inch touchscreen in there and just a few sensory buttons. Furthermore, and this is another good example of our premium approach, this infotainment system features gesture control. So to date, this has been only available on premium cars, this technology, but will be available soon in more affordable vehicles. As you can see, Volkswagen has a lot to offer to our US customers in the future with SUVs that are efficient, intelligent, our key selling points for the segment. The Tiguan GTE active concept is leading the way. So please join us now as looking at this exciting concept. And I would like to invite Dr. Dies back on stage for a photo opportunity. Don't rush too much. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope to talk to you soon. Thank you.